Hey boardies, welcome to Amass Games. My name is Simon, doing how to set up, play and review for the game The Fate of Leopold. This is the third part in the trilogy of 50 Clues. This is by Jeppe Norska. Like I said, this is the third part. It's called Leopold for good reason. I'll come back to that in a second. So this is a 4K recording. You can watch this if you're watching this as a short through on a full video on YouTube, or you can comment, and of course that's the best place where everyone else can also see this because it is shared elsewhere. So please make sure you like, subscribe and hit the notification bell because I will be talking to you about more stuff about this later on. So this is the third in the trilogy. We have part 1 here. We have part 2 over here too. How do I compare it as well? Well, let's talk about the game. So it is a how set up, play and review. You can see a quick playthrough initially if you watch the unboxing teaser trailer preview. A little bit, you need to enter a code because like if you want my video for White Sleep, you'll see that there's a bit of intro here. You can always pause and see that later. We have some locations, so some text and a workshop, and there's some hidden information on there, and you'll try and go through it. So like other games like Unlock, there's some hidden numbers. The numbers here are always the same style in terms of when you're trying to reveal new cards. However, remarkably, it is tricky to find them. I think the black and white works very well. Also, the red stands out very well because this is a 16 plus, even an 18 plus game. It's less bleak than the other ones, thankfully, which is quite good. There is still murders and all kinds of stuff going on, which is pretty cool. It is a very good story, and there are very good puzzles. Some of the puzzles, not many, but maybe 1 or 2, I had seen in other things. I still very much enjoyed it. I think it's my second favourite of this particular trilogy. So why am I mentioning trilogy the whole time? Well, we also have a new trilogy. This is about Leopold. We're playing as Maria, but now this is going to be about Maria. I don't know if we're going to be playing as Leopold or something like that. But again, this is a new trilogy that I've also got. And I got it at the same time as last year in Essen. So check out my Essen playlist, check out my How to Set Up, Play and Review playlist, Amass Games playlist. Co-op, I played this partially solo. I played this partially solo. And the second one I played fully solo. And that was my best experience, even though I do recommend using multiple people. I think 2 or even a 3. I'm going to start playing this new one as a 3 initially. That's what I recommend. They are quite hard, some of the puzzles, or at least I struggle with them slightly, but they are brilliant puzzles. I recommend them. I think it's a good narrative-driven game. It's about 90 minutes. So the last one is the quickest of the lot so far, to be honest. That was only about 80 minutes. That was 90, and that took me close to 2 hours. Again, playing it solo might explain that. Decent cards. Like I said, thick card stock. You can play it obviously multiple times in terms of gifting it or whatever you want to do with them. So I do recommend it. It's yeah, it's a really interesting story. I don't want to go into detail as to the fictional nature of it or whatever it might be, but I think it's definitely a nice thing to try out. And check out my cooperative playlist as well as the escape room playlist. So that's the first trilogy done. Looking forward to speaking to you about that next one and also seeing how different the weights might be. Okay, for now, back to the table.